Did you know that one of the richest men in the world was rejected from 30 different jobs? That he applied to Harvard University 10 times and was denied every single time? This is the story of Jack Ma, a man who refused to give up. Born into poverty in Hangzhou, China, Jack Ma's journey to success was anything but easy. He faced rejection after rejection, but he never stopped dreaming. In this video, you will learn English while discovering his incredible life story. You will hear how he went from earning $12 a month as a teacher to building one of the largest technology companies in the world. Through hard work, persistence, and a vision for the future, Jack Ma changed the way business is done, not just in China, but across the globe. As you listen, you will improve your English skills, learning new words, understanding deeper meanings, and connecting with one of the greatest business stories ever told. So sit back, listen carefully, and let the story of Jack Ma inspire you. Because this is not just a story. It is a lesson in resilience, vision, and the power of never giving up. Did you know that one of the richest men in the world once worked for just $12 a month? His name is Jack Ma, and his journey from poverty to billionaire status is nothing short of extraordinary. Jack Ma was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China. His family was poor and life was not easy, but even as a young boy, Jack was different. He had a curiosity that pushed him to learn. He wanted to understand the world outside of China. His fascination with learning English started at an early age. Every morning, he would get on his bicycle and ride for 40 minutes to the nearest hotel. Tourists from all over the world would stay there, and Jack would offer them free tour of the city. In return, he would ask them to help him practice English. He did this every single day, rain or shine, for 8 long years. His dedication was unmatched. One of the tourists he met became his friend. That tourist gave him the nickname Jack because his Chinese name was too difficult to pronounce. From that moment, Jack Ma was born. His love for English grew, and so did his dreams. He began to see the world differently. He realized that there was more out there beyond the streets of Hangzhou, but life was not always kind to Jack. He struggled in school, especially in math. He failed middle school exams twice. He failed university entrance exams 3 times, but Jack did not give up. He kept studying, kept trying. His spirit was unbreakable. He applied to Harvard University 10 times and was rejected each time. Most people would have stopped trying after 1 or 2 rejections, but not Jack. He believed that failure was not the end, just a lesson. He once said, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance." Those words would become the foundation of his success. Jack Ma finally graduated from Hangzhou Normal University. He became an English teacher, earning just $12 a month, but he loved teaching. He loved sharing knowledge. Even though he was poor, he was happy. He believed that education was the key to understanding the world. His students loved him for his passion and energy, but Jack Ma was not satisfied with just teaching. He wanted more. He wanted to change the world. He dreamed of starting his own business. In 1995, he traveled to America for the first time. It was there that he discovered something that would change his life forever. He discovered the internet. The first thing he searched for was beer. He found many results from different countries. But when he searched for China, there was nothing. Jack Ma realized that China was not represented online. That moment sparked an idea. He wanted to bring Chinese businesses to the world. When he returned to China, he started his first company, a translation business. But his mind was still on the internet. He knew it was the future. He gathered 17 friends in his apartment and shared his vision. He wanted to create an online marketplace where Chinese companies could sell their products to the world. The idea was bold. Many people told him it would never work. They said that China was not ready for the internet. But Jack Ma did not listen. He called his new company Alibaba. It was a name that he believed people all over the world would recognize, a name that symbolized opportunity and access. With very little money and no technology background, Jack Ma began building Alibaba. His first office was his apartment. His first employees were his friends. They worked long hours, sometimes sleeping in the office. They faced problems every day, but they did not stop. Jack Ma encouraged them to keep going. He believed that with hard work and a strong vision, anything was possible. He knew that Alibaba could change the way business was done in China. The first few years were hard. They made no profit. They faced competition from bigger companies. Many times, they almost ran out of money. But Jack Ma never lost hope. He believed in the power of perseverance. He believed that Alibaba would succeed if they just kept moving forward. People began to take notice. Alibaba was growing. Chinese companies were joining the platform, and the world was beginning to see what Jack Ma had created. The company started to attract investors. Money began to flow in, and Alibaba expanded its services. Jack Ma's dream was becoming a reality. From a small apartment in Hangzhou, Alibaba grew into a global marketplace. Millions of people began using it to buy and sell goods. Jack Ma had done what many thought was impossible. He brought China to the internet. He gave small businesses the chance to reach global markets, and it was only the beginning. Jack Ma was just getting started. As Alibaba began to grow, Jack Ma faced new challenges. The company was expanding quickly, and with growth came new problems. They needed more money, more technology, and more people, but Jack Ma was not afraid. He reached out to investors from around the world. He traveled to America and met with venture capitalists. He told them about his vision. Some of them laughed. They could not understand how an online marketplace in China could succeed. But Jack Ma did not back down. He believed in Alibaba, even when others did not. He spoke with passion and confidence. He told them that the internet was the future, that Alibaba would connect Chinese businesses with the world. Eventually, his persistence paid off. In 1999, Alibaba received its first major investment, a $25 investment from Goldman Sachs and SoftBank. This money allowed Alibaba to grow even faster. Jack Ma used the investment to build better technology, to hire more employees, and to expand the company. He moved out of his apartment and into a real office. But the journey was far from easy. Alibaba faced competition from big American companies like eBay and Amazon. They wanted to enter the Chinese market, and they had more money and technology. Many people thought Alibaba would fail, but Jack Ma was determined to win. He believed that Alibaba understood China better than any foreign company could. He focused on small businesses, the ones that were often ignored. He gave them a platform to sell their products, not just in China, but around the world. His strategy was simple but powerful. He built trust with his customers. He made sure transactions were safe and that people could rely on Alibaba. He introduced a payment system called Alipay. It allowed people to pay for goods online safely. At first, people were skeptical. They did not trust online payments, but Jack Ma believed that trust was the key to success. He convinced people that their money was safe, and slowly, more people began to use it. Alipay became one of the most successful online payment systems in China. It helped Alibaba grow even bigger. More people began to shop online, and Alibaba became a household name. The company expanded its services. It launched Taobao, an online shopping platform that allowed individuals to sell products directly to each other. Taobao became an instant success. It was like eBay, but designed for the Chinese market. It was easy to use, and people loved it. Jack Ma continued to innovate. He saw opportunities where others saw problems. He launched Tmall, a platform for larger brands to sell directly to Chinese consumers. With each new idea, Alibaba grew stronger. Jack Ma's vision was becoming a reality. He was not just building a company, he was building an empire. But Jack Ma never forgot his roots. He continued to work hard, to believe in his team, and to push forward. He wanted Alibaba to be the bridge between China and the rest of the world. He wanted Chinese companies to succeed on a global scale. And he was making it happen, one transaction at a time. By 2014, Alibaba was ready for its biggest move yet. It prepared for its initial public offering, IPO, on the New York Stock Exchange. Investors from around the world watched closely. Many doubted that a Chinese company could succeed in America, but Jack Ma proved them wrong. Alibaba raised $25 during its IPO. It was the largest IPO in history. Jack Ma stood on the stage of the New York Stock Exchange, smiling. He had done it. The poor boy from Hangzhou had built one of the largest companies in the world. And he did it with vision, persistence, and faith. But Jack Ma was not finished. He wanted more. He wanted Alibaba to reach every corner of the globe, to help small businesses succeed no matter where they were. And so, Alibaba continued to grow, expanding into new markets, creating new technologies and changing the way people did business. Jack Ma had proven that dreams are worth chasing, that with hard work and belief, anything is possible. After Alibaba's historic IPO, Jack Ma's vision only grew bigger. He was not satisfied with just dominating e-commerce in China. He wanted to take Alibaba global. He believed that small businesses around the world should have the same opportunities as big corporations. He wanted to create a platform where anyone, anywhere, could buy and sell goods easily. To do this, Alibaba expanded its services. They launched AliExpress, an international online marketplace. It allowed Chinese manufacturers to sell their products directly to customers all over the world. People in Europe, America, and Africa began buying products from China with just a few clicks. AliExpress grew quickly, becoming one of the largest global shopping platforms. Jack Ma was not just building a company. He was building a global marketplace. He wanted Alibaba to connect the world, to bring people and businesses together. But growing globally was not without challenges. Alibaba faced competition from giants like Amazon and eBay. They were already established in the West, and they had more technology and resources. But Jack Ma believed that Alibaba had something different. He believed that Alibaba understood the needs of small businesses better. He focused on giving them the tools to grow and succeed. He introduced Alibaba Cloud, a cloud computing service that helped companies store data and run their businesses online. It was Alibaba's answer to Amazon Web Services. At first, people doubted that Alibaba could compete with American tech giants, but Jack Ma did not listen to the critics. He pushed forward, expanding Alibaba Cloud across Asia and into Europe. His strategy worked. Alibaba Cloud became the largest cloud service provider in China and one of the top 3 in the world. It showed that Alibaba was not just an e-commerce company, it was a technology leader. Jack Ma's vision was always about more than just business. He believed in education, in technology, and in the power of the internet to change lives. He launched the Alibaba Business School to teach young entrepreneurs how to build their own companies. He wanted to share what he had learned to inspire the next generation of business leaders. Jack Ma traveled the world, speaking at conferences and universities. He shared his story, his struggles, and his successes. He encouraged others to dream big, to never give up, and to believe in themselves. He often spoke about the importance of women in business. He believed that women bring unique strengths to leadership. He made sure that Alibaba had strong female leaders and supported women entrepreneurs. His belief in equality extended beyond business. Jack Ma began to focus on philanthropy, using his wealth to support education and environmental causes. He founded the Jack Ma Foundation in 2014. Its mission was to improve education in rural China and to help communities affected by poverty. He also launched initiatives to protect the environment. He believed that businesses have a responsibility to give back to the community and to take care of the planet. Jack Ma's influence grew beyond business. He became a symbol of hope and possibility, a reminder that dreams can come true even if you start with nothing. He spoke at global forums, alongside world leaders, sharing his vision for the future. He talked about technology, education, and the importance of global cooperation. But through all his success, Jack Ma remained humble. He often spoke about his failures, about the rejections he faced, and the lessons he learned. He reminded people that success is not just about money. It is about creating value, about helping others, and about making a difference. Jack Ma showed the world that with hard work, vision, and determination, anything is possible. He built Alibaba from nothing, and in doing so, he changed the way the world does business. As Alibaba grew into a global powerhouse, Jack Ma's influence continued to spread. He became a symbol of innovation and perseverance, not only in China but around the world. Alibaba's success opened the door for global expansion, but with that growth came new challenges. Competition was fierce. Companies like Amazon, eBay, and other tech giants wanted to dominate the online marketplace. But Jack Ma welcomed the challenge. He believed that competition made companies stronger. He once said, "You should learn from your competitor but never copy. Copy and you die." With this mindset, Alibaba continued to innovate. They launched new services like Alibaba Pictures, expanding into the entertainment industry. Jack Ma saw the future in digital content and wanted Alibaba to be part of it. He also pushed forward with Alibaba Cloud, growing its presence not only in China, but around the world. It became one of the largest cloud computing services globally, competing directly with Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure. But Jack Ma's vision was even bigger. He wanted Alibaba to be a leader in artificial intelligence, logistics, and financial technology. He invested in research, opened new technology centers, and expanded Alibaba's reach far beyond e-commerce. One of his boldest moves was launching the Electronic World Trade Platform, EWTP. His goal was to create a digital trading platform where small businesses could easily participate in global trade. Jack Ma believed that the future of business was not just in big corporations, but in empowering small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. He wanted to build a bridge that connected these businesses to international markets. The EWTP initiative gained global support, and countries like Malaysia and Belgium joined the platform. Jack Ma's dream of a truly global marketplace was becoming real. But Jack Ma did not just focus on business growth. He also focused on leadership within Alibaba. He believed that a company's culture was its backbone. He wanted Alibaba to be more than just a business. He wanted it to be a community. He emphasized values like teamwork, customer-first mentality, and innovation. He encouraged his employees to think big and to embrace change. He believed that a strong team with shared values could overcome any obstacle. His leadership style was unique. He was not just a boss, he was a mentor. He took the time to teach his employees, to share his vision, and to inspire them to believe in themselves. Under his leadership, Alibaba expanded into new industries, including digital payments with Alipay, food delivery with Alemi, and cloud computing with Alibaba Cloud. Each new step was a risk, but Jack Ma believed that taking risks was essential for growth. He often spoke about failure, about the many times he was rejected and doubted. But he always said that failure is the best teacher. Jack Ma's willingness to embrace failure and learn from it became part of Alibaba's culture. Employees were encouraged to take risks, to innovate, and to think beyond what was possible. This culture of learning and growth allowed Alibaba to expand faster than anyone expected. It went from being a small startup in Jack Ma's apartment to one of the largest technology companies in the world. By 2017, Alibaba's revenue had reached $23. Its platforms were being used by millions of people every day. And Jack Ma's dream of connecting the world through technology was becoming a reality. But even with all the success, Jack Ma remained focused on the future. He believed that Alibaba was just getting started. He wanted to reach 2 billion customers and help 10 million small businesses succeed. Jack Ma was not just building a company, he was building a legacy of innovation, perseverance, and global connection. He wanted Alibaba to be remembered not just for its success, but for its impact on the world. And he was determined to make that happen, one step at a time. In 2018, Jack Ma made a surprising announcement. He announced that he would step down as the chairman of Alibaba. Many people were shocked. Why would the founder of one of the biggest companies in the world choose to walk away? But Jack Ma had a different vision. He believed that true leadership meant knowing when to step back. He wanted to give younger leaders a chance to shape the future of Alibaba. He announced that Daniel Zhang, the CEO of Alibaba, would take over as chairman. Jack Ma believed that new ideas and fresh energy were important for growth. He compared it to teaching. He said that the best teachers are those who allow their students to grow and learn on their own. He wanted Alibaba to continue to grow even without him. But stepping down from Alibaba did not mean Jack Ma was finished. In fact, it was just the beginning of a new chapter. Jack Ma decided to focus on philanthropy and education. He believed that education was the key to unlocking potential, that with the right opportunities, anyone could succeed, just like he did. He expanded the Jack Ma Foundation, investing in rural education in China and supporting young entrepreneurs around the world. His goal was to inspire a new generation of dreamers and doers. He traveled across Africa, Asia, and other regions, meeting with young business owners, sharing his story, and encouraging them to dream big. He launched the Africa Netpreneur Prize to support African entrepreneurs. His goal was to create more opportunities for young people to build their own businesses and change their communities. Jack Ma often spoke about his own journey. He reminded young people that he started with nothing, that he faced rejection after rejection, but he never gave up. He wanted them to know that failure is not the end, that every rejection is just another step toward success. His message was clear: believe in your dreams, work hard, and never stop learning. He continued to speak at universities, business conferences, and global summits. His voice became a symbol of hope for entrepreneurs around the world. Even after stepping down from Alibaba, Jack Ma remained one of the most influential voices in business. His speeches were filled with passion, humor, and wisdom. He shared his belief that technology should be used to improve lives, not just to make money. He spoke about responsible business, about giving back to society, and about building a better future. Jack Ma often talked about his vision for the next 100 years. He wanted Alibaba to last for a century, to be a company that changed the world, not just in business, but in how people live and connect. His foundation continued to grow, supporting education, environmental projects, and entrepreneurship. He believed that true success was measured by how much you help others succeed. In 2019, Jack Ma officially stepped down as chairman. He celebrated his retirement with a big party in Hangzhou. He even performed on stage, singing and dancing in front of thousands of employees. It was a celebration of his journey from a poor English teacher to one of the richest men in the world. He had achieved what many thought was impossible. But Jack Ma was never just about money. He was about ideas, about vision, and about hope. He wanted to show the world that dreams are worth chasing. Even after retirement, Jack Ma continued to inspire. He traveled, he spoke, and he encouraged people to believe in themselves. His message remained the same: work hard, dream big, and never give up. Jack Ma's story is far from over. His legacy lives on through Alibaba, through his foundation, and through the countless people he has inspired. His journey is proof that even the biggest dreams can start with the smallest beginnings, and that with hard work and vision, anything is possible. Jack Ma may have stepped down from Alibaba, but his influence is still felt across the world. His story is a symbol of what is possible when vision, hard work, and resilience come together. He often speaks about the future, about technology, and about the responsibility of business leaders. He believes that the next generation of entrepreneurs will change the world in ways never imagined. Jack Ma's focus has shifted from building businesses to building dreams. Through his foundation, he invests in education, technology, and environmental protection. His belief is simple: when people are given opportunities, they can achieve great things. He wants to create those opportunities for young people everywhere. He travels to universities and conferences, speaking about his journey, sharing his wisdom, and inspiring the next generation. He wants young people to understand that failure is not the end. He often says, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance." These words have inspired countless entrepreneurs to keep moving forward, even in the face of difficulty. Jack Ma has also become a voice for responsible business. He speaks about the importance of giving back, of using wealth and influence to make the world a better place. He believes that companies should not only focus on profits, but also on people and the planet. His foundation supports environmental projects, aiming to protect nature and promote sustainable growth. Jack Ma's influence goes beyond business. He is a global ambassador for education, technology, and sustainability. His voice is heard by leaders around the world, and his message is one of hope and possibility. Even after stepping down from Alibaba, he remains deeply connected to his vision. He wants to see Alibaba last for 102 years, crossing 3 centuries, and becoming a true global leader. His legacy is more than just business success. It is about belief, perseverance, and dreaming big. He has shown the world that even the most impossible dreams can come true. Jack Ma's journey from a small apartment in Hangzhou to global stages is a testament to the power of vision and determination. His story inspires millions to pursue their dreams, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. He continues to work with global organizations, focusing on technology for good. He believes that artificial intelligence, data, and the internet can solve many of the world's problems if used correctly. Jack Ma has not slowed down. He remains committed to his mission of empowering small businesses and inspiring the next generation of leaders. He is often asked if he will return to Alibaba, but he always smiles and says, "My job is done there. Now it is time for the next generation." Jack Ma's influence stretches far beyond the walls of Alibaba. His vision of a connected world where small businesses can thrive has changed global commerce. His belief in education, technology, and opportunity continues to inspire entrepreneurs around the world. He has become a symbol of hope, a reminder that with the right mindset, anything is possible. Today, Jack Ma remains focused on his foundation, his philanthropy, and his global mission. He travels the world, speaking, teaching, and inspiring. His journey is far from over. His legacy continues to grow, touching lives in ways he never imagined. Jack Ma's life story is proof that greatness can come from the most humble beginnings, that with vision, persistence, and a willingness to learn, anyone can change the world. Jack Ma's journey from poverty to global influence is proof that dreams are worth chasing. His vision for Alibaba not only transformed e-commerce, but also empowered millions of small businesses around the world. Even after stepping down from Alibaba, his mission continued. Through his foundation, Jack Ma is building schools, supporting young entrepreneurs, and inspiring the next generation to dream big. Thank you for joining us on this journey through his life. If you were inspired by his story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And let us know in the comments, what part of Jack Ma's journey inspired you the most? Remember, his message is simple: never give up, dream big, and work hard. Because with vision and persistence, anything is possible. Until next time, keep learning, keep believing, and keep dreaming big.